Hi. So, in paper 4 of your PG exam, you'll be having this chapter called as health management. So, under that, you have questions regarding your financial management, mathematical modeling techniques used in management, and modern management techniques. So, first, we are going to cover the modern management techniques, and in tomorrow's video, we'll talk about how mathematical modeling helps in management, and finally, we will see financial management. Financial management includes cost effective analysis, cost benefit analysis. We'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. So, the modern management techniques start from your time trends and forecasting. So, what does time trends and forecasting mean? It means that according to the trends, for example, you have a rise in the flu cases during your winter season, you have a rise in gastrointestinal diseases again during your winter season. So, all these diseases will be plotted down. So the doctor or the epidemiologist will have a data. For example, let us take 2025 year. So there will be a designated person who will be charting down how many cases of flu are there. Also, the person will jolt down how many cases of flu are there during throughout the year. So when you are marking the cases, there will be clustering of cases, particularly in 1 month, correct? So we'll have a clue as to, flu cases are on a rise during the rainy season or winter season. Why do we do that? We do that so that we will get an idea of what we can predict in the upcoming year. So we know that flu cases are on a rise during the rainy season or the winter season. So accordingly, we will have our vaccines ready, or the hospitals will be made ready, the medicines will be made ready, the stocks can be, supplied accordingly. So yes, so that is what the first para talks about. Trends like the rise in heart disease or cancer cases over decades, or seasonal patterns of diseases like measles or gastroenteritis can be observed. So seasonal patterns of diseases like measles, what does it mean? It means that the kids have to be immunized before the season starts. Or the rise in heart diseases, again it will talk about non-communicable diseases are on a rise. So what has to be done? So demographers use similar methods to forecast population changes. We see in the news, right? India is going to cross like 8 billion, and the older population or the geriatric population are going to be on a rise. So how do demographers say all that? Because they have time trends and forecasting done already, so they will have specific data to talk about it. Yep. So I'm hoping that this is cleared out. Next, moving on. Decision theory and decision tree. Again, it's not much complicated. What it says is that if you take a decision, for example, I take a decision to screen my area. I take a decision to screen Karnataka for the number of uh, heart diseases or the number of people who are living with hypertension, right? So this is my decision, and then I will make a tree. For example, if I choose to screen patients who are living with hypertension, then there will be two branches coming out of that. One will talk about what is the positive result that I will get if I choose to screen people, and then another branch will talk about what will happen if I don't choose to screen such people. So, a decision tree is a diagram that shows how decisions and chances event interact. The tree starts at a base event and branches into two or more possibilities. Yep, that's it. I'm hoping that this is clear. The outcome with the highest value indicates the most beneficial decision. Next comes your Six Sigma. Six Sigma was developed by Motorola in 1986. It focuses on reducing the errors and defects in processes aiming for just 3.4 defects per million, or in other words, it says that if we use the Six Sigma method, there is 99.99966 percentage accuracy. What it does is it collects data, it collects detailed data, and then it uses statistical analysis instead of just assumptions. In decision tree, what we did, we just assumed, right? Yeah, we started with a decision, and then we are like branching out. We are talking about, yes, what will happen if we choose to go forward with this decision. But here in Six Sigma, there will be statistical analysis done instead of just assumptions. So by achieving consistent and predictable results, Six Sigma ensures continuous improvement in products and services. So what is the focus area? Identifying and eliminating cause of errors. So to achieve 99.99966 percentage of accuracy, what areas of errors has to be eliminated, or what kind of objectives I have to set, and what data should I collect. So where is it used? It is used in manufacturing services and other industries for process and quality enhancement. Then we have time motion study. This is easy. We are just going to analyze and improve the efficiency by observing and timing the physical movements of workers during task. For example, take the hospital nurses. Okay, so how much time does it take for hospital nurses to move between patient rooms, and when they are moving, is there any distractions for them, or how far? Take for example, they need to go to a specific room to get the medicines, or they have to take the dressing tray. So how much time is wasted by moving around aimlessly. So by making small adjustments to their routines, hospitals can increase productivity, it can save time and improve staff satisfaction while ensuring better care delivery. Again, if the staffs are made to walk less, they will be happy, right? They will be happy to provide better services. This will help the hospital in deciding on where the rooms should be placed, what type of job should be given for what workers. So basically, goal is to reduce physical effort, save time, and increase the productivity. Yeah, so let us stop till this. So what all we have studied? We have studied time trends and forecasting. We have seen what decision theory means, and then we saw Six Sigma, and then time motion study. We will just see one more thing before we end for the day. Something called as queuing theory in healthcare management. As the title suggests, it just means where the patients are queued more. For example, if there's a long queue in front of the doctors, then that means that there should be more doctors, right? For efficient time management. Obviously, if the patients are seen quickly, or if their problems are addressed more efficiently, they will be happy, right? They'll be more positive towards whether they want to come back to this hospital or not. Same thing goes if in case the patient is standing in front of the registration desk more than they're standing in front of the doctor, their time will be reduced, right? So in case a patient has only like a half a day, he or she might be working, he would have taken like a half day to come to the hospital, and half of his time is just going and standing in front of the registration desk, because there's only one person behind the registration desk who's typing in all the patients who are coming to see the doctors. Again, that's a waste of time, right? So yeah, that's what it talks about. Managing patient flow in an OPD to prevent long queues at registration or examination or dispensary. So it adjusts the number of staff and resources to match patient flow, and it also is used to study patient time consumption patterns. How much time a patient consumes with a single doctor. The problem with that is irregular patient arrivals, right? You might be thinking, okay, so we have like 100 OPD patients. Let us increase the registration desk. For that day, there could be 100, but we cannot say every day there could be 100 patients, right? and then varying time for doctor examinations. So each specialty doctor will take a different time to check the patients or to come to a conclusion. Emergency cases by bypassing queues. Benefits are smooth flow of patients, obviously, reduced waiting time, improved service delivery. Outcome, optimized patient care and better management of OPD through queuing theory. So yes, let us end the video for today. Let me know what you think about it.